Thank you, Council. It's 2:28. I promised the Senate President we will finish by 2:30 so that we can convene session at 3 p.m. Council for Respondent, Attorney Christine, can you do your cross tomorrow instead of today?
I can, Your Honor.
Your Honor, before I turn over to our head, Your Honor, may I make just this manifestation for the record, just to clear?
Yes, Council.
For avoidance, Your Honor, although we did mark the tabulations and summaries, Your Honor, for avoidance of doubt and for the record, the authenticity of the ARs are deemed established when the parties agreed and agreed with the dispensing of identification, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please.
So noted.
Thank you,
Your Honor, please. Just a counter manifestation to her statement. Your
You may
Honor.
do so, Council,
Yeah,
before
there
we
was no
adjourn.
such admission, Your Honor, and there was no dispensing of identification of the ARs. Precisely, that is what the witness did in today, Your Honor. Thank you.
It is without prejudice to Council for Respondent crossing the witness using their copies of the AR, which reminds the presiding officer to also remind the Council for the Respondent to kindly submit copies of their pre-marked documents, specifically the ARs covering the last quarter of 2022 and the first 3 quarters of 2023 for both the OVP and the DepEd insofar as the first 3 quarters of 2023 is concerned. If not within today, by tomorrow, Council. Attorney Christine?
Yes, Your Honor, we'll do that.
Thank you very much. What is the pleasure of Senator Judge Zubiri?
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, I could see that having the sessions for the impeachment court in the morning, we have to put a halt because of the session in the afternoon. May I make a suggestion that in the last week when we did our sessions, we only took about 2 to 3 hours the most tackling our legislative calendar. May I make a suggestion that we move our legislative sessions in the morning at 10 and then have the impeachment trial at 3 in the afternoon so that we are not hampered by our legislative calendar. When discussions such as these are important, when you present evidence and the cross will be done by the counsels for the respondent, hindi po mapuputol yung kanilang discussion. Mr. President, hanggang sawa tayo, pwede tayo dito from 3 to 10 ng gabi. That way,
Huwag na may live stream pa ako sa gabi. Huwag naman gano'n.
Then, ang mga sagot nila. And at the same time, we can do our work and maybe hasten the proceedings of the impeachment trial, Mr. President. That's my simple suggestion. And I would like to
May
make
live stream pa ako sa gabi, sir. Huwag naman gagantin.
giving leeway to the Senate, to the impeachment presiding officer, which days he would want to do it. Your honors, my dear colleagues.
The point of the Senator Judge Zubiri is well taken. I think we should adjust as the need arises our session and or the impeachment trial subject to a day's notice, I guess, to the parties before we shift. Hindi naman pwedeng the following day agad kung sakasakaling gagawin natin. But if ever we will do it, subject to notice.
The following week.
Yeah, Senator Judge Pia. Cayetano.
Mr. Presiding Judge and Senate President, I recall we discussed this in caucus. So can we just go back into caucus? Because there were reasons we decided on this. So may I humbly suggest that we, take a moment and just discuss this in caucus. Plus, the minority floor leader is not here right now. So may I just humbly
So,
request.
wala nga si Alan. Wala si Alan. Wala si Aimee. Wala si Loren.
Anyway, Senator Judge Pia. Not anytime
Yes, maybe
soon.
we can make a
Certainly not
decision.
this week.
Mr. Presiding Officer, maybe we can make a decision by tomorrow. We can wait for the minority floor leader to attend
Excuse me.
today, and we can discuss it on caucus, and maybe by tomorrow the presiding officer can make a decision.
Yes, what is the pleasure of Senator Judge Camille Villar?
Yes, because I remember not too long ago, our majority floor leader even brought up the idea of
starting 30 minutes after, from 10 o'clock to 10:30. And then it was suggested by our other colleague that we discuss it in caucus together. So let's afford the same time for such decisions, right? I mean,
So-
we can't do it right away.
No, Mr.
Again,
President, my
we're
name
not,
is,
we're not in a hurry to decide on this matter.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I'm just laying the predicate.
Yes.
It's best that we discuss this in open court now and hindi po mabulaga sila na by Monday, iba na yung schedule. Tama po yung sinabi mo, we'll give them enough time to make the
We shall.
adjustments. But I'd like to put that notice because last week we only had 2 hours of session.
At least
And
for the
sayang po,
parties,
Mr. President,
for the
Mr.
parties and
Presiding
senator
Officer.
judges to keep that in mind, that there is such a possibility should we decide to
Yes.
do that after caucus.
And I think this is
Budget
more,
hearing na rin kasi.
the impeachment trial, we do it in haste, not we do it, proceed with, of course, with, how do you say, swiftly, so that, they say justice delayed is justice denied. So this way, people have more time to listen to the arguments of both sides. Kasi like last week, we only had 2 hours, Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer, per session. Umuwi tayo ng 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5:30. Sayang din naman ito pa oras para sa impeachment court. I just put that on the table for everyone to digest, and maybe we can make a decision by tomorrow. Thank you, gentlemen.
Again, the points of the good gentleman are well taken, but we shall decide at the appropriate time after caucus. There being no other matters to be taken up, trial is adjourned until
Your Honor.
tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Your Honor.
Yes, the Honorable Chua.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, naunawaan po namin na ngayon po ang submission ng mga pangalan po ng mga testigo para po sa susunod na linggo dahil ngayon po ay Martes. Subalit meron pa po kaming 3 mga testigo
Na
na
nakapila.
nakasalang base po sa subpoena na in-issue po ng impeachment court. Sila po ay si Miss Marivic Pareja, Gina Acosta, at si Edward Farda.
Oh,
Dahil
yung SDOs na.
ang inyo pong mamarapatin, Your Honor, ay bigyan po kami ng pagkakataon na bukas na magsumiti na lamang ng aming mga testigo. Depende po sa magiging resulta ng hearing.
Tama po kayo, kaya hindi yan hiniling ng presiding officer dahil may 3 pa tayong testigong nakapila na na-issue na ng subpoena para mag-attend ng pagdinig bukas. At kung hindi natin sila matatapos bukas, mag-issue tayo ng panibagong subpoena dun sa hindi matatalakay bukas. At kung sino mang karagdagan testigong nais nyo idagdag para sa susunod na linggo.
Maraming salamat po, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. There being no other business to attend to and to take up and discuss, trial is hereby adjourned until tomorrow, August 12 at 10 a.m.
Okay. Adjourn. Wait lang, gusto ko balikan. Ano yung pinagtatalunan kanina nung dalawang ano? Wait ha. Remove, wait. Hindi ko naintindihan yung kung bakit nag-react si attorney ng respondent na walang ganon. Kausap niya. Huling-huli siya sa camera eh. O na parang napaka unprofessional siguro. I don't know. Ang weird eh. Wait, asa na yung mali. Asa na ba yun? Wait. Hindi ko naintindihan eh kung bakit siya nag-react na si Kiray. Kiray ba? Grabe naman kayo. Bakit Kiray? Kaya naman, no? Saan na ba? Yan. Okay. Ito. Hindi ko kasi naintindihan eh kung bakit siya nag-react ng ganon. I want to understand. Girl, I want to understand you, girl. Gusto kita maintindihan. Okay. Wait. Play natin.
I promised the Senate President we will finish by 2:30 so that we can convene session at 3 p.m. Council for Respondent, Attorney Christine, can you do your cross tomorrow instead of today?
Okay.
I can, Your Honor.
Your Honor, before I turn over to our head, Your Honor, may I make just this manifestation for the record, just to clear?
Yes, Counsel.
For avoidance, Your Honor, although we did mark the tabulations and summaries, Your Honor, for avoidance of doubt and for the record, the authenticity of the ARs are deemed established when the parties agreed and agreed with the dispensing of identification, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please.
Okay. Okay. So, ang sinabi ni Attorney Lorna Kapunan is dahil daw they agreed on the authenticity. Ay, hindi, wait. Tama ba?
Agreed with the dispensing of identification, Your Honor.
Ah,
And
okay,
are
okay,
deemed
okay.
established when the parties agreed and agreed with the dispensing of identification, Your Honor.
Okay. Nag-agree na raw sila na authentic lahat ng dokumento na ARs na pinapakita nila. So, ang sagot naman ng isa, wala raw ganun. Oo, wala raw ganun. Hindi raw sila nag-agree na authentic lahat ng mga documents na meron sila. So bakit ano yung ginawa niyo sa pre-trial? Di ba? Ano yung ginawa niyo sa pre-trial? Wait. Okay.
Your Honor,
Sige, wait. Yun na muna. So, para saan pa yung pre-trial? Ano pa yung pinaggagawa na sa pre-trial? Nandoon yung marking ng evidence, nandoon yung pag-agree sa mga stipulations, nandoon yung pag-check ng ebidensya mismo kung authentic or hindi, 'di ba? So, para saan pa yung pre-trial? Ano pa yun? So, hindi ko naiintindihan ba't ngayon kumokontra sila sa AR. At ang gusto nila, yung sarili nilang AR ang papakita nila. Mukhang tama nga ang sinasabi nila ni Attorney Tolosa, ni Attorney Capuna, nila Joel Chua, si Terry Redon, na nagpapahaba ng proseso itong si respondent, itong si depensa. Si Sara Duterte, yung mga abogado niya, pinapatagal para siguro umaasa sila na mawawalan ng gana yung tao na panoorin yung impeachment. Ang gusto ng prosecution bilisan para tapos na. Ang gusto naman itong isa i-delay. That's a classic defense strategy, mga kababayan. Delay minsan magre-request ng continuance or whatever. Classic defense strategy 'yan. Na hinuli ni Attorney Kapunan. Ito yung sagot ng depensa, guys. Pakinggan natin para per. Pakinggan natin para per, guys. Para per. Okay. Ito.
it's something that the court will have to decide. And the court will only decide on that after the prosecution has already submitted their offer of evidence, and that will be subject to our comment. And there's no need for us to actually compare the exhibits just so we can arrive at a stipulation that this and that are the same. And also, Your Honor, with regard to the identification of the witness of the exhibits, that goes into the witness competence. No, we did not stipulate here in open court that the witness is competent to identify the exhibits, Your Honor, kasi hindi naman ho namin kilala ho yung taga-COA. Pangalawa, we don't know the extent of her examination of the documents. Pangatlo, she just assumed the work of Mr. Wamil. So, mahirap naman po sabihin nun ng kliyente namin, sige, okay na, we payag na kami, she can identify the exhibit, she knows all of those, she has examined all of those. Precisely, that's the duty of the counsel to do in open court. Now, there's Rule 130, Section 7, and for those of you who are litigating before the CTA, you already know this rule, that a witness can testify based on a summary, and that would actually show that he's competent to testify on the exhibits by reason of the summary that she made. And that would attest that she has examined all of the documents that are contained in the summary. That's why yun po yung sinuggest ko sa counsel ng kabila. Sabi ko, we will not even object, attorney, as to how many exhibits you will identify, or you will have a samples kahit 10 per quarter, or kahit 100, or kahit wala. Diba? If you check Rule 130, Section 7, hindi naman ho ni-require na isa-isahin ho yun. At hindi ho nire-require, Your Honor, na kailangan ho namin mag-stipulate on the exhibits, on the authenticity, so that they can use Rule 130, Section 7. And if properly done po, Your Honor, I think they can identify or they can finish all 1 quarter in less than 10 minutes.
Okay, wait. Rule 130, Section 7. Secondary evidence. Evidence admissible when original document is a public record. When the original of document is in the custody of a public officer or is recorded in a public office, its contents may be proved by a certified copy issued by a public officer in custody thereof. So, So dahil ang palusot nila dahil inassume lang ng witness ngayon yung trabaho ni Attorney Wamil hindi siya yung competent. Hindi raw siya yung competent. Wait, pero siya yung auditor eh. 'Di ba? Siya yung auditor. At siya yung gumawa nung notice of disallowance, notice of suspension if I'm not mistaken. So how can she not be competent? Pero sige, be that as it may, ang nagi-ruling yata ng presiding officer maging tao dito is to allow the presentation of two separate documents. O di bahala sila. Ganoon naman eh. Pampatagal lang talaga 'yon. Pampahaba ng proseso. Pero inevitable 'yan, guys, kasi ang mangyayari diyan, syempre ang pipiliin ng kabila is yung mga ARs na papabor sa kanila. Tapos ang malamang sa malamang, ang magiging question dyan will be, eto ba nakasama sa review mo? Eto ba naging consideration sa notice of disallowance? Bakit ka nag-issue notice of disallowance kung pwede naman pala itong ganito? Etc. etc. So, yun ang mga na-anticipate kong questions dyan. And I'm pretty sure alam nila Attorney Kapunan yung gagawin dyan. Alam nila yung dyan. Alam nila yung magiging sagot dyan sa mga tanong na yan. Alam nila kung paano magre-redirect. At kanina nga nagmamakaawa na yung depensa eh. Sabi, presiding officer, please. Doon lang naman sa issue ng AR. Doon lang naman. Nagpapanik na sila doon sa AR kasi yung ARs are very very damning eh. It's very, sabi nga quoting si attorney si Dean Ranhilio Aquino, very damning yung ebidensya. I mean, si Dr. Strange, gaganyan ka lang susuot ka na ng singsing, tapos gaganyan ka sa pader, may lalabas na kulay gold na pwede mong talunan. Tapos nasa ibang lugar ka na, nasa ibang multiverse ka na. Hindi ganon. Di ba? From Lawag, pupunta ka ng Agusan del Sur. Ang galing. Paano yon? Same day. At yung very damning doon, mga kababayan, itong parte na sinabi ng COA na dapat ang nagdi-disburse ng pera yung SDO mismo. Siya mismo, wala nang iba. Hindi pwedeng i-assign sa iba yung trabaho na to. Kaya nagkaroon ng notice of disallowance. So, anyway, kaya nagpapanik kanina yung mga At saka kaya sobrang active din ng mga DDS. Yung mga sa Facebook ko ngayon, puro DDS troll pages. As in, lahat. DDS troll pages, as in. Tatanggol si Sara. Mukhang nagbayad na naman ng troll farm for today. I-expect natin yan every time may hearing na bubuhos ang troll farms. That's the confidential funds working already. Mga babayan. Ngayon gumagana ang confidential funds si Sara Duterte. Hindi nung panahon na nakaupo siyang DepEd. Hindi rin dahil sa OVP. Ngayon tumatakbo ang confidential funds si Sara para isalba siya sa impeachment. But anyway, mga babayan, magkita-kita po tayo muli mamayang gabi. Of course, meron pa tayo ibang mga topic sa pag-uusapan. At hindi lang naman sa impeachment, umiikot ang mundo at ang balita ng Pilipinas. So, magkita-kita po tayo.